Hey guys, it's Sig again. I kind of sanded it down a little bit so it's a little bit less ugly. The only problem I've got with this plunger rods bending are very bad. So what we're gonna do about this is I do have some hot glue, and I'm considering where this little nub is, cutting past that back to the wall, and then just filling that all with hot glue. And the only problem I've got with that is that this is a lubricated piece of plastic, which means that the hot glue may pop out at some point, which I'm not really okay with. So we're going to have to figure something out here, but I do have my hot glue gun. This is the only glue kit I have for it at the moment. I do have $3, I think. And I will see if I can't go to the nearby store and purchase more. I have a bunch of larger glue sticks, but I don't have a glue gun to go with them, because the one I had was too hot and my parents didn't want me using it, because I was like 10 to 12 when I was, actually 10 to 13 when I was in there. So, you know, I started pretty much getting age. And my parents didn't want me having third-degree burns on my hands, so I'll let that heat up a little bit. We're gonna put it on my cardboard box over here. It's cool because it stays like that. You can drink some of this. Sobe Life Water is amazing. I'm really usually not into it was a half and a half. There's another one that we're going to be working on later. I usually don't usually enjoy the more watered down Gatorade stuff, but this, out of all of them, is by far my favorite. So we're waiting for that hot glue gun to heat up. I'm going to see if I can't find anything other than my knife that we could use to push the hot glue into the crevice of it, because I don't think I actually want to cut it. Then we'll just do that for as much as we can, and then we'll, alright, it's a lot of work for a part of it, and that's really the only part that it needs. Let's see if I can't get something to work all the way in. Okay, let's see. Feels like it's heating up now. I really wish I had a way of prepping more for you guys, but honestly, all this stuff is on the spot. I don't really write anything down or make any kind of plans. Alright, that'll work fine. It's a piece of the side to the strike fire that I took off. You can still put the ammo holder in it, and I was contemplating taking the other one from the bottom and putting it on the jolt and making it a detachable integration, but I realize now it's a little bit too wobbly for that, if you ask me, because, I mean, yeah, I don't want my jolt doing that when I'm running, so it's kind of cool though, so I'll figure something out like that later. Some music playing. This is gonna be Glock and Zero's Spin That Record Vinyl Scratch Nightcore version, Insane Mix. Making sure to credit everybody. I don't have permission, but I'm crediting them, so hopefully that does it, but if they ask me to take the videos down, I'll just will, so. Alright. And our hot glue gun is ready. We're going to take this strip of duct tape I have on the lid of it down here in case we need to put down the glue gun at any point so that it doesn't leak all over my new desk. Alright. So, take this and then we're just going to draw a bead across the parts that we want to be filled. Okay. Get what we can in there, and then the rest of it needs to come off. just going to kind of repeat that process until the hole is as filled as it'll get. The good thing about hot glues is it's a lot easier to scrape off than Bondo is. So that's good, and it's less likely to fall out apparently. I don't think I got the right kind of Bondo, because from what I've seen everybody else's is gray and mine's red. I don't know if that's just like a new thing or what. I'm completely new to Bondo as far as nerfing goes, so just went in the store and asked if it would work to cover things and bond plastic over holes and stuff like that, and he was like, yep, it'll work. So I have to go back there and get something else at some point, but I didn't really want to deal with mixing and big cans of stuff. So yeah, I did take the lazy approach. Alright, so we got that relatively full. And then the top of this we're just going to completely muck full of Bondo. And hopefully the hot glue retains it better. I don't actually really watch My Little Pony anymore, honestly. It's probably got more to do with the season break than anything, but at the same time it's like I joined the pony thread at thread 13, and that was right when it started getting really bad. It started getting worse after, from what I've heard, was I think thread 7. But when I showed up, like, you could obviously, like, from when I showed up to the next week, it was more hostile and people were being more douchey, and I don't really mind douchebaggery, but it's not bad if it's funny. And now, like, if you go in there, it's just rolling and annoying, spammy bullshit. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of the pony thread anymore. And that's mostly the pony fandom that has killed My Little Pony for me. I mean, yeah, I'll still probably wear shirts if I end up buying them, and I wouldn't put it past me to buy them because I still like My Little Pony. I just don't like the fandom, and I don't really want to be associated with it. There's a bit of a hipster thing to go along with that, because I've seen popular kids at school wearing 20% Cooler shirts, and I asked them what show it was from, because I was testing them, because the popular people at my school are really stupid, and they're like, I don't know, I just saw it and it looked cool. It's like, okay. So, I don't want to be labeled as a follower because I was a closet brony until, well, for a while. And, you know, people didn't know. But I'm never going to forget how it affected me. It really affected me a lot. Made everything easier to deal with for as long as it did, and that's just good. The fandom didn't really bring me anything other than how to internet, because I had gotten my laptop last Christmas. Before then I had never ever gone to Funny Junk or 4chan or anything else like that, and like I knew YouTube and Facebook and that was it. But now that I have my own laptop, I know lots of different stuff, and you know, it's cool, but at the same time it's just what it is, you know. Alright, so I think we're gonna try to pretty up this catch a little bit more, because it's still really rough. Just gonna take a knife, keep it at an even angle. Okay. That's better. Try to carve out a bit more from the catch nub thing. Alright. Okay, that's prettied up enough for me. this, we're going to use something completely disposable, like this way used up sandpaper. I could rub my penis against it for like 3 hours straight as hard as I wanted to, and it wouldn't do anything. So it's rendered useless right now. So there's nothing else for us to do except for use it as much as we can until more. So I'll be getting some more on Monday. The tech ed teacher lets me take some every once in a while, which is cool. My tech ed teacher's a pretty cool guy, except for he's convinced that I'm a hooky player because I show up late to his class a lot, but it's because I have to ride my bike 7 miles to school, and I usually try to stick with riding it to the bus stop because that's easier. It's only 2 miles away. But the traffic down the road that I take to the bus stop, which is the only way to get there, is ridiculous. Like, I get nearly hit by a car almost every day. So, fill that up a little bit. Alright, put this piece of sandpaper that's now got Bondo all over it. Take a knife, carefully cut another ridge into it, and then just lay that back over. The knife is very dull, mind you. I'm sure if it was any sharper in this video, it would be much quicker. But right now we're just doing some quick, easy Bondo work. Hopefully. Okay. Just gonna press that down with our fingers. And we're going to wait a while. Alright, so that's what I got going on with this. So this is just me prettying it up. I'll make another video once I've got it all put back together. I don't know how long it's supposed to take to dry at all, but I'm imagining it's somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes, so I'll just play some video games until then. And I'll get back with you guys. If I can... Alright, I'm going to get everything slightly safe. First. Okay, there we go. So we're not going to get Bondo all over the place. Alright. See you later, guys. I always sign off too early. Alright, bye.